Hey guys, it's Abby from Twist Me Pretty. This is the last video from the Tresemme Salon in New York at Fashion Week, and Xavier gave me this amazing connected fishtail braid. Make sure to stick around and I'll show you how I wore it all dressed up in the city. And I came to the salon with all my laced hair extensions in. I actually have a video about that, so I'll leave it in the description box below if you're interested. And then I just have some leftover curls from yesterday. So Xavier's basically clipping up some hair and teasing the bottom section, and now he's doing just a basic fishtail braid. So remember, with a fishtail braid, you start with two pieces, two sections, and then you gather a small piece of hair from the first section and you pass it over to the second section. And then you gather a small piece of hair from the second section and you pass it over to the first. So I have a very in-depth tutorial on this. I will leave the description box below if you've never done a fishtail braid before. They are so much less scary than they look. And before he ties this braid off, he's going to take a rat tail comb and just tease the very ends of the hair. And then he's going to take an elastic and tie it off. So I think he does that because it might help make pancaking and making it look a little bit more messy. That's obviously what we're going for, is kind of a messy undone look, a little bit easier. So now he's just going to go and fluff out all those pieces to make it look a little bit more undone and bohemian, I guess. And now that he's through with the first fishtail, he's going to go ahead and do the second. So he's pulling hair from about the temples on up, so go ahead and section that off. And I should note that he's not pulling all the way to the front, so he's left out kind of my like bang area, a couple inches in the front from my part on back. And he's going to be curling these pieces and putting them into the hairstyle later, so make sure you're leaving out a couple sections of hair in the front to work with. And then just go ahead and put this into a ponytail, and then once it's in a ponytail, he's just fishtailing it all the way down. Before tying the second braid off, he is spraying it with Tresemme's Firm Control Trez 2 spray. I really love their products, you guys. And if you've noticed at the very bottom of that braid, he hasn't pulled the hair all the way through, so he's looped it kind of like a bun at the very bottom. And then he's just pulling apart those pieces and making it look a little messier. Next up is the third and final fishtail braid. Make sure before tying off the ponytail that you leave out enough hair to curl in front. So there's maybe 3 or 4 inches of hair from the forehead back that's left out of this braid. Javier's going to finish off this fishtail, and then we're going to start curling the hair we've left out with a 1/4 inch curling iron. So I'll let you watch the rest, and we'll see you back here in just a minute. Once the hair's all curled, this is where you need to get a little creative. So decide how you want this hairstyle to look from the front and make sure you give it some volume if you want. And then we decided on an all back look, so there's no part and no bangs were left out. You're just going to hide any of the extensions or the part from the fishtails that you see with the curled hair, and then before finishing it off, combine the fishtail braids using a couple bobby pins. So he's just going through and kind of bobby pinning those fishtails together. Kind of sliding the bobby pin inside the fishtail so you can't really see it. And then if you have any extra hair to work with, he is wrapping the hair around the base of the ponytail so that you can't see those elastics. To finish it off, Xavier is using Tresemme's 24-hour body finishing spray, and I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I think this hairstyle is amazing and something so fun to wear. I would never have done this on myself, so I was really grateful for this experience, and it was really fun to work with Xavier and the other stylists. I wore it with the gorgeous floral painted dress from Terry John, and right after we headed to the Mara Hoffman show. So it was kind of like living in a fairy tale. I was interviewed by E actually on the street, so you'll have to check out that video. I'll leave it in the link below if you're interested. And then as always, make sure to check out my site for more pictures and to hear more about my experience with Tresemme at Mercedes-Benz Fashion Week. And we will see you guys next week for a brand new tutorial. Bye!